Up, guys? It's the Realist Rant Manor YouTube channel here, and today I'm going to be talking about why I find Valentine's Day pointless. Now, before you ask why I find Valentine's Day kind of pointless, it's simply down to the facts that realistically, I just don't see the point in it, right? Even when I had my last girlfriend, which was when I was 13 to 14, because my birthday was on March, and I got with her, I think it was January, February. So I think we were together when it was February time. February the 14th was obviously Valentine's Day. And all I remember was, all I remember was that that none of us really got each other, and I think all I got was like a card or something like that. That was literally about it. Because even when I did have a girlfriend, I found Valentine's Day very pointless. And I'm sure a lot of people do. Except for, I mean, I think women prefer Valentine's Day more than men because they get free gifts. Women love possessions. Men don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I feel like most men, and the thing, well, to be fair, men are guaranteed sex. So I'm sure they'll choose it. I mean, to be fair, if I was guaranteed sex with my girlfriend, I think I would, I think I would take it. To be fair, you know. Um, but yeah, like even when I was 13 and I had my last girlfriend, I still didn't celebrate Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? I never have done. I remember when I was a kid, I always thought to myself, what is the fucking point in Valentine's Day? Or what is the actual point? Why would you dedicate a whole entire day to loving someone when you could just love them every day? It doesn't make any sense, right? So I've never gotten the point of Valentine's Day. Not just that, but I think it's a way for people to consume pointless stuff. So the big corporations can make more money. So think, oh my God, if we send out these certain chocolates, we'll make more profit because dumb people, dumb NPCs or dumb normies will think it's a good idea just to buy the chocolates just because it has love hearts on it and it's so sweet, even though you could just buy the normal chocolates. You know what I mean? I just don't see the point in Valentine's Day. I just think it's a way for big corporations to make money. And yeah, so all these chocolate companies will start producing love hearts and that. So then more people will buy them. So then they make more profit. You know what I mean? I feel like Valentine's Day is all just about selling you shit pretty much. That's all it is. It's just consumerism in a nutshell. Valentine's Day is basically consumerism. To be fair, all these special things are. Think of it. Halloween, that's definitely consumerism. Christmas, that's consumerism. New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, consumerism. Your birthday, consumerism. Yeah, I certainly didn't celebrate Valentine's Day yesterday. In a month's time, not even that actually, I got my birthday, and I certainly won't celebrate my birthday this year. I won't celebrate my birthday. I'm hoping when I move into assisted living, it'll be before the 13th of March. So I won't have to deal with, oh, what are you going to do for my birthday today? Don't be such a Scrooge. Don't be so miserable. Like, do you know what I mean? Just having fucking family members constantly trying to do shit, and I don't want anything to do with them anymore. I just want to push them away. But because they're annoying and they raise me up incorrectly, and they're just boring, really. Most people are, to be fair, and they just cause drama. So I prefer to avoid them. Another thing as well is not just with Valentine's Day, but I don't plan on having a girlfriend anyway. I just don't care about having a girlfriend because at the end of the day, having a girlfriend is pointless anyway. Right now, in the day I've got bigger things to worry about. But yeah, even if I had a girlfriend, I still wouldn't celebrate Valentine's Day because I just think it's a way for companies to make money. Why would I wait to the 14th of Feb to have a romantic time with my partner when I could just do that any time? Doesn't make any sense, does it? I think if you go along with Valentine's Day and you think it's so amazing, I just think you're an NPC. You clearly have no critical thinking. You clearly, like, if you enjoy If you enjoy going out on dates, then that's great. But I feel like, why would you need to do it on the 14th of Feb? Why can't you just do it any day? Do you know what I mean? And another thing as well, I think love, regardless, is all made up shit anyway. It just is. Scientifically, there's no such thing as love. It's just a thing it's a social a construct that society made up for people to basically make believe that feeling love is this amazing thing, and that we need it, which we do. We need it to survive. Tribeswomen, doesn't matter. Need to love so they can breed, so they can pass on their genetics. Obviously, I won't pass on my genetics because I'm an antinatalist, so I don't plan on having any kids, nor am I really for it. But at the same time, that's all it is. Love is basically just a bunch of oxytocin and dopamine to basically get you to have sex with someone, so then you can get a woman, or you can be impregnated, and so you can pass on your genes. You know, that's all it is. There's a saying from Rick and Morty. I can't remember what it was, when Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty was saying that, and he was saying, break the cycle, Morty, do science, or some shit like that. I can't 100% remember. It's quite funny, to be fair, because I like Rick and Morty. Um, but yeah, it's just pointless. You know what I mean? All love is basic just a mechanism of hormones released to basically get you to have sex with someone. That's all it is. I've got nothing wrong with people feelings with someone, but then date, it's just feelings. You know what I mean? It's nothing special. It's not like this thing that God made up, like a lot of religious people make out. Like, you get so many religious people saying, God told you to love each other. No, God is all made up. God was just made by the rich elites to basically control people. And it has been. There's literal, like, covered stuff from 2,000 years ago in the Vatican City Church. All hidden files from thousands of years ago that no average person is allowed to actually look at. I wonder why. There's obviously some deep stuff that's going on behind the scenes when it comes to religion. And so much, the Catholic Church is a terrible business. It's all about making money. You look at people falling in love and getting married, yet nearly 50% of people getting divorced. 80% of those have been initiated by women, because we've been told in society that we have to feel the perfect love. But here's a hint: love is all fake. It's just a bunch of feelings that you sometimes get when you want to have sex with someone, when you want to use someone for comfort or companionship, when you use it towards your parents, so your parents can raise you up properly and get you in the big outside world. That's all it is. There's a reason why I don't have any love for my parents, because well, that's another thing. They forced me into this world without my consent, and I hate them for it. But on top of that as well, they didn't teach me anything. My dad wasn't a good father figure. My mum, well, she's a woman. What can she teach me? That's down to the father figure's job. And even if it wasn't, still doesn't take away the fact that she told me I was vulnerable my whole life and give me social anxiety. A lot of my mental problems are caused from the way I was raised up. It has nothing to do with genetics. I'll say only my autism is genetics. The rest is all, in my opinion, from my childhood. In my opinion. But yeah, love is just a made up construct at the end of the day. It's just there to compel people to breed and pass on their genetics, or to use others for safety. You know, that's all it is. It's just a bunch of expressions and feelings. It's got nothing to do with God wanting to love you and all that crap. You know what I mean? There is no such thing as God. There is no such thing as love. It's just a bunch of hormones released to basically help you survive and pass on your genes. Which you shouldn't pass on your genes anyway, because that's bad and humans are terrible. And even if we want, think about all the suffering that humans cause to each other. Do you honestly want to bring more of that into the world? I certainly don't. But yeah, in other words, I just find Valentine's a massive scam. If you did love someone, shall we say, why would you need to dedicate one day a year to it? Second of all, love is all made up anyway. Three, Valentine's Day is just a way for big corporations just to make money. And fourth of all, the Catholic Church is a massive scam, and it's just to get people to fall in love with each other, so then they get married and then they get divorced and they make money from it. That is basically all there is. That's all there is to love and Valentine's Day. Simple as. Call me a nihilist, I don't care. Call me a fucking communist, I don't care. Call me a leftist, I don't care. It's my opinions, and that's that. You know, that's literally it. I just think Valentine's Day is pointless, and overall, the idea of love existing, or, you know, the fact that it's this thing that a god made up, you know, it's just all bullshit. But yeah, anyway, I'm done with the video. If you like, please leave a like. If you want to comment and do video topics, feel free. There was a video topic, but it's just complicated to do. Like, being honest, I'll have a look at it later and see what I can do. It makes sense for me to do the Valentine's Day because it's already like a day past Valentine's Day, so it makes sense that I, you know, do the video today. So it's not too late, I suppose. And even then, it's still a day after Valentine's Day by a few hours. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I've got to say, really. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, have a good day.